longevity, 95 years, and also ill health, became like natural to expect that he was nearing death. So when it happened, eventually happened, it wasn't shocking. But I was deeply sad because this was a man who'd done so much, not only for his country or for Africa, but for humanity generally. That when a person like that passes, naturally everybody should stop, at least for a while, to mourn and to wish him a restful peace. So that's how I took it.
Right. Now, sir, what's your personal encounter with him?
Well, I was privileged to have met him quite a few times and during my tenure as president. And every occasion, this man I found to be so relaxed and so human, so devoid of pretensions, pomposity. He carried, I wouldn't say power, but is it influence or whatever, so easily and lightly that people could relate with him one-on-one in a very normal way. He was a wise man. He had a sense of humor. And in my case, he readily made me feel that there was a bond between him and Ghana. And I discovered that he had Ghanaian grandchildren. Ghanaian had married a daughter of his. And that relaxed me the more with him.
Well, now, what legacy would you say he has left, in your own opinion? A lot of people have different versions of their own opinion of his legacy that he's left. In your situation, what would you remember him for the most, and what do you think he has left that people should follow?
Legacy of tolerance, respect for humanity, and love of humanity too. When he eventually came to power, after 27 years of imprisonment under the apartheid regime, he didn't display the bitterness that perhaps most of us would have displayed. And he rather propounded a concept of inclusiveness. He talked of a rainbow society, and he encouraged his people and government to hold together to move their country forward. I believe we can all learn from that. When we get chance to become leaders, we have to eschew any trait or character that would seem like dividing. And divide and rule policy should be out of the system altogether. We should all hold together. The important thing is that we should all feel we share common citizenship, which is the main thing, citizenship with rights. And that the leader is only ahead of us to motivate us to grow into a genuine and real nationhood. You can't say you are Ghanaian and at the same time do things that would discriminate against people who are not, say, from your tribe or your religion or, say, gender or whatever. No. Main thing is you are human, you are Ghanaian. So the leader should know that. And the leader should be there, not to lord it on us, but to serve all of us. And you do that with, you try very hard with transparency and accountability, because the power really is in the people. And if they accept or do you the honor to come and lead them, you don't grab it and then turn it on them. That's not right. The Constitution, which we must all uphold, does not allow that. Mandela was a fine example of such leadership.
Sir, would you involve yourself in any of his burial ceremonies, being an associate of his or a friend of his? Would you
You flatter me, you elevate me so much. I'm sure the whole world would be there, and everybody would want to be identified with the ceremonies of seeing him off. If I can, I would go. But even if I do not get the chance to go, I am mourning him in my heart. He's a man after my heart, and I pray that many of us living, especially the youth, would try to emulate him.
Now, your final words to his family and the people of South Africa and the world as a whole.
I would say he, by any measure, he's a global person, a hero who lived very well, not only for himself, but for family, for nation, for humanity. And even as we mourn him, we should thank God that such a person has come across the world. And this is why the whole world is mourning him. So I would say my condolences are out to the wife, children, family, nation, and to his government for his passing, and that may God give him a restful place.
Thank you very much for your time. You've been here. You had the former president.